So what's the difference when you're touring and opening up for like a big act? What has been the biggest differences that you've noticed versus touring like just the two of you?
The height of my shorts.
I can vouch.
These are the long ones. Yeah, these are the long ones. I would say that's a good question. The difference is probably we don't get to see you. If we're playing clubs or even somewhere like Eddie's Attic that is really intimate and stuff, you still can't really make eye contact necessarily because it's so dark.
Right.
And so the thing about this is like we can like talk to Tracy and like talk to you guys.
Hey yo, Tracy, what's up, girl?
So I would say the difference is just that. Like we try to, even in a even if we're like out with Sam and there's like 12 billion people, it's like we still try to talk to people because that's why we do this. It's interaction between y'all and us, and it's songs that we write that may or may not have anything to do with your life, but at some point, that's what music is. It's just international language, and we get to be facilitators of that. So
I'll piggyback on that. The most probably obvious difference is for the first time in our lives we've been able to take out a tour bus for like big tours like that. So I guess the most glaring difference would be that's my Honda Civic out front. Pretty stark contrast. It's very humbling.
yeah, I have to say when we've been on 2 tours right now in a bus, and the first time the bus showed up, we got dropped off. We were doing radio promotion, and we got dropped off and met the bus at this gas station, and I just cried and prayed, and like they probably thought I was possessed because the bus pulled in the parking lot, and I was like, "That's our bus!" The driver was like, "Are you sure?" I don't know. I'm a little worried if she's gonna be sleeping on this bus, but it was such an incredible experience because you're like, I mean, what else is there? We don't have to drive anymore. That's crazy. That means we can drink a lot.
Water. Hydrating purposes.
What's that?
Just a little ditty.
Oh, you're just diddying?
Yeah.
Also, I know we've probably said this a million times. This is Brian Dolly, and I'm Rachel Beauregard. But find us on any social medium. We try to be as responsive as possible. Y'all are like, I mean, not really, but like we try to message you like 12 times. One of my secretaries will answer it.
And I'll get back to you really quick.
Do we know sad song?
You guys want to get sad for a minute?
Yeah, no.
Look, we've got 2 sets, so like it's gonna get sad. Now or later, but it's gonna get sad. Let's do this. Let's do that.
Okay.
This is for Kelly. Kelly?
Kelly?
Oh, you're right here. Look at you. Kelly.
The story of this song is pretty awesome. We had been in Nashville. We had lived there for about a year, and we're writing songs every day. And whether they were good ideas or not, you just gotta throw paint and call it art later,
Yeah.
So anyway, we had gotten to the end of sort of writing all the singles, like the up-tempo songs that were gonna sort of be our songs to take to radio. And our team came to us and said, "Hey, we gotta get a slow song or like a ballad going on." And we were like, well, we'll give it a shot. And we aimed at it for a long time, like, you think you're sad?
Yeah.
And it never really happens. Like, we were just we're just happy people. We're jovial. And one day, Rachel and I had a third person we were writing with cancel. And so we were sitting in the room and we began to argue about something very trivial.
I remember what it was.
I do too. I was trying to protect you because I won.
He won the battle. It's true.
And And so we had this, this disagreement that Rachel will tell you all about later. And, eventually Rachel was like, well, I'm just going to get out of here. Just kind of sick of being around you.
Well, I didn't say that. I just said I just don't feel like this is a productive space. I'm gonna go eat pancakes.
Yeah. You know what's a productive space? Pancake pantry.
Yeah. And I was like, let's just, yeah, girl. It's worth the
come
wait.
on.
It's worth the wait. But I was like, we'll reconvene tomorrow. We'll sleep on it. It's fine. Which basically means like I have to just not be so stubborn. It's fine. I can say that now.
It's a lot happening right now. I'm getting emotional.
Brian's like, I need to record that. I need to record that.
We're good. Keep rolling.
But Brian was like, well, you know what? I'm just gonna stay here and write a song. And so I like dramatic hair flipped around, and I was like, there is no I in duo, sir. And you're gonna write a song. I'm gonna write it with you. Came back in the room. Lesson number 1, if you're ever arguing with somebody, stay in the room, because walking away angry only allows you to think of more reasons to be angry than are not real. You just make them up in your head. So we stayed in the room. We were like, okay, let us focus these negative energies to a sad song.
Who do you hate besides me, right? Is there anyone?
And the answer for both of us was our first relationships, like our first heartbreaks. So we were like, let's talk about our first heartbreaks.
That was easy.
Super easy. And we collectively came together in this story that we were going to sing now in a song called Something. And then after we finished this song, we like looked at each other and we were like, have I told you lately? And then you like remember, you're like, oh yeah, we're good at this. Like, we should do this. Even if we're mad, we still need to do this. And you kind of realize that too, like this is our job. So whether our feelings are involved or not, we do it because it's our job, and that's a blessing. And then we got our sad song.
Yep. And this is it, so bear with me.
We laid in your bed, had that look in your eye. You said you were sorry. I didn't know why. Then you held me like it was goodbye. When I woke up, you were staring at me. I told you I'd give you the space that you need, and I tried to be strong. When you said it was something you couldn't deny, it was something you had to go find. It was something calling your name, something you can't explain much about, but what you left out, that's something